Froggy Goes to Hawaii by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank REMKIEWICZ. You know, we've read these Froggy books before, and we know that Jonathan London, the author, did a great job when he was writing the words. He helps us read with expression by changing the way that the words look, by using wonderful punctuation, and he also gives us a character trait to look for in Froggy. Froggy Goes to Hawaii by Jonathan London. Every time that we see his mom yell his name with expression, you can help me read it too. And you know, every time somebody calls Froggy's name, he responds the same way. He says, "What?" So you can help me read just like that. "Froggy," called his father. "What?" "Up and at 'em. Today is the day we're going on vacation." "Yippee!" cried Froggy. "We're going on vacation. We're going to Hawaii. We're going on vacation. We're going to Hawaii." "It's time to pack," yelled his dad. So Froggy hopped out of bed and packed his toy plane. Zoom! That's right. Jonathan London, the author, also gives us these sound words that we can use to help us read with expression. His toy boat, vroom, and his ukulele, plink. "Froggy," called his mother. "What?" "Don't forget your bathing suit, dear." "I know," cried Froggy, and he grabbed his backpack and flopped out to the taxi. Flop, flop, flop. "Are you going to Hawaii in your pajamas?" Froggalina laughed. "Oops," cried Froggy, and he flopped back to his room to get dressed. Flop, flop, flop. When Froggy came back, Froggalina waved goodbye, and off they went to the airport they went. Beep, beep, beep. At the airport, they had to wait in a long line. Froggy didn't like waiting in line. That's right. Jonathan London, our author, he also uses italicizing. He puts the letters a little slant-like in order to make sure that we read it with expression. So we'll have to say that word differently. When we get to that word like, we have to say it differently than the other words. At the airport, they had to wait in a long line. Froggy didn't like waiting in line. So he leapfrogged over his mom. He leapfrogged over his dad. He leapfrogged over Pollywoggalina and fell flat on his face. Oof! Hee hee hee, giggled Polly, and Dad said, "Froggy, when you get to Hawaii, don't act like a nincompoop." He's being a little careless, isn't he? When they finally got on the airplane, they flew and flew and flew, but Froggy couldn't sit still. So he flopped up to the front, flop, 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 and sang to the pilot, "We're going on vacation. We're going to Hawaii." "Help me out." "Froggy," called his mom. "What?" "Please sit down now." And his dad warned, "When you get to Hawaii—" "I know," cried Froggy. But when they got to Hawaii, Froggy went bananas. He raced through a giant bamboo forest and had a ninja fight with a coconut tree. Hi-ya! Whack, whack, whack! Boink! A coconut hit him on the head and knocked him down. He got so hot in the jungle, he had to dive in a nice cool stream and almost went over a waterfall. Help! Mom snatched him just in time. Next day, they climbed a volcano. "Look," yelled Froggy, "lava!" He was so excited, he almost fell in. "Oops," cried Froggy, hanging onto Dad's neck like a monkey. Boy, he is not being careful. The word that means the opposite of careful, when you have no care at all and you're just not taking care, is careless. He's almost having lots of accidents because he's not being careful. Next day, he did a hula dance in a grass skirt. Hula, hula, hula. And even the mynah birds laughed. Cack, cack, cack. And the day after that, he surfed riding his dad's shoulders with his hands over Dad's eyes. Wipe out! On their last day in Hawaii, they sailed out on the 4 winds. Froggy borrowed his dad's binoculars to look for sea turtles, whales, and dolphins. He got a little seasick. Blah! So he even looked greener than usual. When they dropped anchor at a coral reef, Froggy had to be the first one in. He ripped open his backpack and took out his toy plane. Zoom! His toy boat. Vroom! And his toy ukulele. Clink! Oh no, cried Froggy. I forgot my bathing suit. I thought Mom reminded him in the beginning of the book to pack his bathing suit. I guess he wasn't listening very carefully. Oh, Froggy, Mom sighed. So Froggy had to go snorkeling in his dolphin underwear. He put on his flippers, zup, put on his mask and snorkel, zook, zick, and pushed past everybody, flop, flop, splash. He glubbed and blubbed and almost sank, then popped up, holding his dad's binoculars. Oops, spluttered Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. So now we know he's feeling embarrassed. Oh, Froggy, said his dad, what did I tell you? When you get to Hawaii... Look, Dad, giant sea turtles! Froggy tossed Dad his binos and took off after them. Froggy, called his dad. What? Wait for me! And he jumped in after him, flop, flop, splash. So here we see Jonathan London, the author. He used all these uppercase letters to say, wait for me. We were supposed to say that louder. So he says, what? Wait for me! And he jumps in after him, flop, flop, splash. By the time the boat picked him up, Dad was too pooped to pop. When we get back home, he groaned, I need a vacation. Oh, see, I said when we get back home in my normal reader's voice, but apparently Dad groaned it. Look at the expression on his face. He's tired. He's very tired. I should say this in a tired voice. When we get back home, he groaned, I need a vacation. Me too, cried Froggy. Next time, let's go for 2 weeks. I wonder what character trait Froggy was showing us in this book. He was not careful. He was the opposite of careful. He kept having lots of almost accidents. He almost went over a waterfall. He almost dropped his dad's binoculars. He almost fell in a volcano. He leapfrogged over everybody, and he wasn't careful about that, remember? What was that word that I said meant the opposite of careful? Careless. That's right. Okay, so we know Froggy was careless in this book. And I'm so glad you guys helped me read with expression. Don't forget to read at home and to practice reading with expression with your good readers' voices. Bye.